What is up, everybody out there in HeroClix land? This once again is Scott Porter, back for day 2 of our unboxing series of HeroClix 15th anniversary DC set, Elseworlds. Dun dun dun! Yesterday we pulled some amazing figures. I'm very excited. We pulled a super rare. We pulled somebody from Kingdom Come. Elseworlds spans so many crazy, insane stories. I'm just hoping we keep on getting insane versions of our favorite characters here in the Elseworlds set. Speaking of like insane versions that I hope we see, you see this Batman right here. This is a Mike Mignola designed Batman, and there was a Elseworlds story called The Doom That Came to Gotham. I hope we get that Batman, and we get some of the figures from that, maybe Two-Face or Killer Croc, Oliver Queen was a Templar. I mean, there was like some really rad stuff that happened in that story, and it's this amazing like 3-issue run, and it is kind of like my favorite Elseworlds story. And there's so many really cool Elseworlds tales that I'm just like hoping we get that. We get some other really cool stuff. Like I said yesterday, we got a KC. I know like Dark Knight Returns, stuff like that. That kind of falls under the Elseworlds banner. So there are some big time stories out there that we're told that we do not have clicks of. So let's just get right into it today. Hopefully we get some really cool stuff. I am coming to you from North Hollywood Hyper RPG Studios. As I try and rip this, set my box opener down too far away. Actually, I can just reach it. Okay, there you go. All right, I have it now. Ooh, let's see what we got here. All right. Oh, yes! Okay. We've got our first Planetary team member. So it said on the outside of the box that we were getting Elijah Snow and Chiquita Wagner and the drummer, but I hope we get some other peripheral characters, or maybe even like the big bad, the fourth man, stuff like that. That would be really cool if we did. But in the meantime, we've got Wonder Woman, we've got Chiquita Wagner there, we've got Pete Ross. What is that from? Pete Ross in some giant mech suit. We've got John Jones, Justice Rider, and we've got a Superman. That looks like set number 2. So just like in the other big anniversary set, we are getting some standard versions of our favorite characters, and then they're spinning out into a bunch of different of the Elseworlds characters that they had. So yesterday we saw a Green Lantern, we saw a Flash. I'm sure we'll see a Batman. I'm sure we'll see a Wonder Woman, because we're getting all these other alternate world kind of stories, these Elseworld stories of all of them. Let's see. Who do I want to start with here? I think we want to just start with the basic Superman and get right into it. Once again, this is day 2. If you guys did not watch yesterday, please go back, tune in, watch that, pick it up on YouTube or wherever you like to view videos, on the WizKids page or on Facebook. And check it out, and then come back and join us. Let's start with Superman. He is number 2 in the set. He is 90 points, has no Superman ally team ability. He looks great, though. I love the hair. Always with Superman, the hair hanging down on the face. Nice that they can do that now with the paint jobs that they use. Super detailed on the Superman logo on his cape and on his chest. He just looks really good. Let's see. He has the Justice League, Kryptonian, Metropolis, Trinity, and Reporter keywords. Real name Kal-El. Has a trait Shifting Focus Superman. Give Superman a free action if he began your turn on the map. Replace him with another character with this trait on the same click number. We've seen that many times. Now we have it with Superman here. We have a special attack power, Deep Impact. Superman can use Precision Strike and Quake. When Superman uses Leap Climb, after actions resolve, he may use Quake as a free action. Some of his power names: able to leap tall buildings in a single bound for Leap Climb. Doesn't look like he has any hypersonic or anything like that. But again, a basic Superman. Wow. Pretty deep dial, 90 points. He's a bit of a bruiser. We already saw a pretty powerful character yesterday. We saw Necroon, the Bat God, and he could be played at 200 points. So it looks like this set has loosened the reins a little bit on just how the point values are going to stack up. We're not having a bunch of puny dials just yet. A lot of them are shorter dials, but not all of them. So let's see. We'll dive right into John Jones, Justice Rider. He is set number 13. He's got the PD team ability. I think that's what the Justice Riders might have, but he is, I think, like a bounty hunter, I believe, as part of the Justice Riders. It's pretty cool. He's got that little poncho on. I love the character design of the, they're kind of like the Magnificent Seven of DC Comics. Let's see if I can name all the people that are involved. Well, I'm hoping for the Hawkman that was in Justice Riders, Carter Johnson. Anyway, he was like an Indian chief, Cherokee, I think. He was really super cool in it. We know we're getting Kid Flash. We know we're getting John Jones. We know we're getting Wonder Woman. And then come along Booster Gold and Blue Beetle. And then rounding out, I think the 7 is Guy Gardner. That's right, Guy Gardner, who's got a bounty on Kid Flash. So he's like hunting Kid Flash down. And then I hope we get the villain of that storyline as well, Maxwell Lord. Anyway, long story short, too late. See what John Jones can do. He's got the Justice League passed and policed keywords. He's 50 points. He's got a trait called Always Get My Man. At the beginning of the game, choose an opposing character. If John Jones, Justice Rider, would get a second action token while adjacent to the chosen character, instead he doesn't get an action token. Is that stackable? Can you do that turn after turn? That would be awesome if you could. You get up on basically your bounty. You have an action token to get up there, and then you can keep on acting turn after turn without taking a second action token. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, but that kind of sounds like what it might be able to do. If John Jones would get a second action token while adjacent to the chosen character, instead he does not get an action token. Yeah, I think he can do that. He's also got High Noon, which we've seen not just on a Justice Rider, we actually saw it on the Civil War Superman. So this is a trait that's kind of maybe for the past versions of characters. High Noon, if John Jones is the last character with this trait to hit an opposing character with a range attack until your next turn, if the hit character makes a range attack, John Jones must be one of the targets. He's got plasticity, he's got that, and then he's got this man-hunting lawman special move power. John Jones can use charge and plasticity. Again, it's just an interesting thing. If you make a ranged combat attack and then somehow maybe you get barriered, if you've got sidestep or something, you can hide yourself. Does that prevent the other person from being able to make a ranged attack at all? We shall see. Pretty cool. I dig this character design. I'm going to play the hell out of these guys, especially if we get like all 7 of them. If we get the Hawkman, if we get Booster and Beetle, I mean, who wouldn't want to play those guys? I think Booster Gold like had a bunch of like guns and stuff that Ted Kord made for him, and Ted Kord's kind of like the quiet, like behind the scenes, like science guy, and he doesn't really want to get his hands dirty. Anyway, Wonder Woman. This one is set number 28, so we have not seen her yet. We saw Diana Prince yesterday. We have, let's see, I'll show you the figure first. She's 100 points. She has the JLA team ability. But she's not a low enough set number that makes me think that she's just your run-of-the-mill Wonder Woman, so I wonder what she is. Let's see. She has the Amazon Justice League Celebrity and Politician keywords. She has a trait called World Without a Superman. Oh, from the nail. Aha, I see. The whole premise of the nail is that the Kents are driving and they get a nail in their tire. They get a flat tire, they miss Superman's ship crashing to Earth, they never find Superman, and it kind of sets this world in motion where it falls completely apart because there's like a Justice League without Superman. Modify this character's attack value by +2 when attacking only characters of 50 points or less. Modify this character's attack value by -1 when attacking only characters of 150 points or more. Interesting. Has my mission to Man's World failed? It's a special defense power. Stop. Okay, she's got a stop click. Wonder Woman can use Impervious. When this power is first revealed, after actions resolve, choose one. Remove an action token from all friendly characters, or give all opposing characters an action token. That's an awesome stop click. She's also got a special damage power called Battling Public Opinion. Wonder Woman can use Leadership. When she doesn't succeed, choose a friendly character. Until your next turn, that character can't have its powers or abilities countered or have its combat values decreased. Awesome. She is 6 clicks long. Pretty cool. So we're getting Justice League's characters from the nail. I can't wait to see what they do with everybody. That storyline is amazing. Again, if you haven't read it, just finish the video first and then go pick it up and read it. We've got Pete Ross. I don't know that I'm familiar with this. Son of Superman. I don't think that I ever read this story, but this is Pete Ross. He's got some big mech suit. It's got a Superman thing on it. Real name is Pete Ross. Take a look at him real quick. He has no team ability. He is 80 points. Wow, 80 points. That's a lot. Ooh. Wait a minute. No. Maybe I read this. It's vaguely familiar, but I can't read them all. Pete Ross has Justice League, Metropolis, and Armor keywords. He's got a special attack power, Enhanced Electro Stunner. Pete Ross can use Incapacitate. When he does, also target all opposing characters adjacent to the original target. So he's got incapacitating, like energy explosion kind of. Freedom has a price minus 200 million. It's a stop click. Opposing characters within 4 squares can use Incapacitate and Toughness. Wow. So here's a stop click that grants opposing characters Incapacitate and Toughness. So we saw an awesome stop click on Wonder Woman. This one's not so great. He's 5 clicks long. Has some running shot. Some other goodies in there. There you go, Pete Ross. And then, last but not least, out of this booster, we have, I'm excited, Chiquita Wagner. Okay. What I loved about Planetary was that when you first start reading it, you're not sure what everybody's powers actually are. Almost everybody is completely undefined. And as you start getting deeper and deeper into the storyline, you start figuring out who they are, you start hearing more about their past, and you start seeing more powers. But I'm guessing this is going to be like full-powered Chiquita Wagner. She is 80 points, has no team ability, so I guess we're not getting a team ability for the Planetary characters. I was hoping that we actually might see a new one, maybe an alternate team ability. I know they're trying to simplify the game, so a lot of that stuff has gone away. She has a special movement power, Bursts of Incredible Speed. When Chiquita Wagner has no action tokens, she can use Hypersonic Speed and modifies her speed value by +2. When she has 1 action token, she can use Charge and modifies her speed value by +1. She also has a special damage power, Planetary Archaeologists of the Impossible. Oh, I love that they're like archaeologists. They're trying to piece together all the things that went wrong over the past century. It's amazing. She has once per turn, Chiquita Wagner can use either Outwit or Perplex. I bet you that will be a shared special power amongst all of them. She's 6 clicks long. She's got that Hypersonic Speed or Charge special power for a great amount of her dial. Yes! We've done it, folks. We got our first Planetary character. I'm very, very, very excited about that. Okay, next booster for today. Our second and last one for today, actually. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, yes! Okay, we've got 2 Wonder Woman. We've got one with the Mystics team ability, so I think that's different. We've got a Green Lantern. We've got Batman, and then we've got the Joker creature, which if you tuned in yesterday, you saw that we got the Bat from Batman Two Faces, which was an Elseworlds tale, where Batman tries to cure Two-Face, creates this like potion. It's from like a flower or something, like Poison Ivy eats it or something early on, and then builds this potion and then tests it on himself, and it ends up like creating him like this Jekyll and Hyde like personality thing between him. This bat is bright and blue. I don't know where it's from. We've already seen Diana Prince. I'll set her off to the side. This Wonder Woman here. And then this Green Lantern, let's see. I need to check number 17. I think we saw this Green Lantern already as well. Yeah, this Green Lantern we saw as well. So we got 3 figures that we're going to go ahead and take a look at. I think we'll start with this Wonder Woman. See where she is from. Okay, Batman, the Joker creature, Wonder Woman. Okay, we saw the other 2 already. Okay, Wonder Woman. This Wonder Woman, like I said, 70 points. She's set number 3. She's the General Wonder Woman, and she's got a Mystics team ability. Any Wonder Woman with a Mystics team ability scares me, because their damage reducers are usually pretty good. And anyway, let's see. All right. Wonder Woman, Amazon, Justice League, Trinity, Deity, Mystical, Warrior. Number 3 in the set, like I said, 70 points. Like I said, Bracelet Bash is a trait of hers. Wonder Woman can use Force Blast. When Wonder Woman misses with a close attack, after actions resolve, she may use Force Blast as a free action. She does have Charge. I don't believe that'll trigger her trait. I think it's a close combat action that is granted at the end of Charge. So you won't be able to charge and then Force Blast, but still pretty cool. Maybe if you charge and miss, and on the next turn, she is not indomitable, but on the next turn, if you need to get just somebody away from you, you can use Force Blast. If you need it, I mean, she's Wonder Woman though. You want to stick around and fight, right? I would want to stick around and fight. Let's look at the Joker creature next. Joker creature, 75 points. Batman ally team ability, which is weird to see a Joker with a Batman ally team ability. But if you can see, let's look at it. Where is the bat? Yeah, here we go, the bat. So if you see, same sculpt, turn him around, same sculpt, just a different head. That's pretty cool, actually. All right, let's see what he does. He's got Batman Family, Gotham City, Brute, and Past. Real name Bruce Wayne. Trait the creature, it's you, Dr. Wayne. When the Joker creature replaces the bat, give each other character within 6 squares and line of fire an action token. And it says each other character, not opposing, so everybody is just shocked that the Joker creature is in fact Bruce Wayne. Spoiler alert, dun dun dun. Sorry if I ruined it for you guys. Special attack power, it wasn't me though, it was actually WizKids, it was not me. Wasn't me. He's got special attack power. He stalked them at night. The Joker creature deals penetrating damage to characters with 2 action tokens. When the Joker creature hits a character after actions resolve, give that character an action token if the Joker creature occupies hindering terrain. Ooh, free end cap if you are in hindering terrain. Is his charge power name. That wasn't me just laughing. That's the actual name of it. There's the back of his card. Okay, you guys feel free to pause and code and take a look or take pictures and examine the dial all you want to. Hopefully I'm doing better this time around than I did in the last unboxing where I somehow cut the heads off of everything. This one is just straight up Batman, number 26 in the set, which is a rare slot in this set. 100 points, Batman ally team ability. Again, we haven't seen this Batman sculpt yet. So it looks like sculpt reuse is maybe actually down in this set, which is cool. This Batman is from, oh, yep, of course, The Nail. Okay, so it looks like they're all maybe in a row. He's number 26, I think the Wonder Woman, yeah, 28. So, yeah, the Nail characters are all kind of falling in a row. Has the trait World Without a Superman, just like Wonder Woman did. Modify this character's attack value by +2 when attacking only characters with 50 points or less. Modify the character's attack value by -1 when attacking only characters of 150 points or more. He's got a special attack power called Dead, Dead, Dead. Whenever a friendly character is KO'd, you may place Batman in the KO'd character's square. Unique modifier, if you do, modify his combat values by +1 until the end of your next turn. He is indomitable. He has a special defense power called Skills That Rival Shiva. Batman can use combat reflexes and toughness. Wow, yeah, this Batman's pretty ripped, actually. Pretty jacked, that Batman. You work out, bro? You work out, Batman? You work out, Bruce? Do your thing. Do your thing. World without Superman. He's just got to do what he got to do. All right. So we've seen some characters from the Nail, and they're turning out to actually be pretty deadly. So, Wicked. There we go. Day 2 of the DC Elseworlds HeroClix set unboxing is complete. Very cool day. Thing I love about HeroClix is that it gets me to read books I've never read. So Son of Superman, I'm going to have to go check it out now. I'm going to have to see what that is dealing with. Pete Ross, I remember him from a long time ago. I don't read a lot of Superman books, but I love the Elseworlds stuff with Superman. But I'm going to have to go read it, and that's what I love about the game of HeroClix, is sometimes I come in wanting to play with characters because I love them from the books, and sometimes I know nothing about them, and I read about them because of the way I play with them in HeroClix. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Once again, this is Scott Porter here at Hyper RPG Studios in beautiful North Hollywood, California. And speaking of Hyper RPG, we have a little show called Indomitable on Monday nights where we play HeroClix, and it's for everybody. We have a couple of experienced players, a couple of brand new players. If you're watching the unboxings just because you like the way the figures look, but you haven't really played the game before, the perfect thing to do is go to Twitch, watch the Hyper RPG channel on Monday night at 9 p.m. Pacific, midnight Eastern, or on YouTube a couple of days later, and just kind of see how these figures play. We're going to be opening a whole new brick, separate from my unboxing, on the show, and then drafting and playing with the characters. It's really cool. It's a lot of fun. I cannot wait for day 3 tomorrow. I hope you guys tune in, and I'll see your handsome and beautiful faces then. But until I do, may all your rolls be critical hits.